there, brother. Welcome to the podcast, Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man, as voted by both Roe and Wade. I've never met anyone in my life whose actual name is Wade. I'm sure that's the last name. But what was that movie with the security guard and it was Roadhouse, right? Wasn't one dude's name Wade? Oh my God, we need to start naming kids Wade again. I need a red hat that just said name kids Wade again. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, this is a podcast. We do it every single Friday right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. Shout out to everyone who tuned in live. iBook Boy, Late Bloomer, Keith Skates, Bruce Wayne, Late Bloomer, Keyman, Captain Six Crazy, Kraken, Captain Chloroform, Infamy, Skater Anar. I appreciate you guys tuning in live. You don't have to. You can always watch this on YouTube, but tuning in live is better. Unfortunately, we have a short show today. Nothing interesting happened in my life, and I explained this last week. The podcast is short because there's no reason to stretch it out with boring bullshit. Okay? This is not the 9 Club. Oh, he went there. If I run out of shit to talk about, then the podcast is over. Why stretch it out? I use the same metaphor every single day. Not everything in life has to be this essay where there's like required 500 words. Okay? Bitch, if I'm telling a good story and the story's only 400 words, it should be about the quality. Not the quantity, not the timing, right? Right, good talk. Let's do a trivia question. Roe versus Wade just got overturned. What does that mean? I don't know, I'm fucking stupid. That's why we're not gonna talk about it on the podcast. I'm a dumb person. I know where my opinion belongs, and it's probably not here. But the trivia question today, if you would like to win a free sticker pack delivered to your American address, you just gotta tell me what year Roe versus Wade was started. It was a landmark decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States generally protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion. You know, the right to choose. Choose what you want to do. You know what? I can go out and smoke a cigarette. I can drive a car. I can shoot some guns, but you're going to tell me a chick can't... Oh, man. See, I don't want to get political. I don't want to get political. Bruce Wayne says 1878. I have the number in front of me. Oh yeah, all you have to do is answer the question correctly, and you are 100% allowed to Google it. Sometime in the 70s. Wow, Captain Six, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for contributing to not wanting to win anything. iBook Boy says 1978. Wrong again. Captain Six Crazy says 73. All right, send me your information. I'll send you the sticker pack. Jesus Christ. I'm surrounded by fucking assholes everywhere I go. All right, what happened to me this week? We tried to look at the news, and I promise you there was nothing interesting in the news. Some catalytic converter got stolen. Some fucking Vagos shot some Hells Angels. Somebody in the psych ward stabbed another guy. Like what are these? Who wants it? What do you want from me, man? One dog goes this way, one dog goes that way. What a fuck. Like, boring. Right? Where's the real news? Oh, fireworks, too. If you get caught with fireworks, oh, God forbid. Now you have to pay a bigger fine, okay? That's the news. So what about my life? What about what really matters? Well, a few days ago, I commentated successfully the Barracks game of skate. They have their yearly game of skate where they, basically, if you're not a skateboarder, they play horse against each other. The game of horse, basketball. If you're not a basketball player, they play like some... They play beer pong against each other, and the winner gets basically nothing. It's one big scam. So they've been doing this tournament for many months. The finals was earlier this week, and you had to download a special app to watch it or go to some special website. And I said, fuck that. So I just played it on Twitch, and I did my own commentary over it, which may or may not be, it might be copyright, might not. It has not gotten copyrighted yet. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Also, I proved to the world my true calling in life. I am the most electrifying sports commentator the world has ever seen. If you guys haven't seen the video of me commentating Jamie Griffin, who's the winner, then go and check it out. Also, you know what? Can we talk about bitches? Bitches. Can we talk about this? You can't do anything and have everybody be happy. I understand that, but it still frustrates me to this day. So... it's always comments, too. It's always some dumb fucking kid leaving a comment like, oh, this podcast wasn't long enough. You should make it longer. Okay, you little fuck. You make a podcast. How about you? How about the shit that I don't cover? You cover the rest. It'll be a 2-person podcast. Oh, that's right. No one would ever watch you. Just the frustration just pours out of me. So my thumbnail for the Battle at the Barracks was Jamie Griffin, Battle at the Barracks 12 champion? Question mark? There's a question mark? It says Jamie Griffin. That's the skater's name. It says champion? Question mark? As in, like, is it the champion? You know that weird inflection when you're asking a question? Like, what time is it? Question mark? That means we don't know. My God. The first comment I got was, way to give away the ending. What? What? Oh, hiya. Jesus. I didn't give away nothing. It's a question mark. It implies, holy shit. Jamie Griffin, champion? I don't know. Stupid, are you? Yes. And Jamie Griffin did win, you little fucking bitch. All this yelling not only just brought me back into my hangover, but it also, I feel like I have allergies now. I'm fucking sweating, my nose is running, doing a spicy fucking wing challenge. So, as I'm editing, or actually even live, they do this thing at the beginning of each match where they say, the rules are, don't put your foot on the ground. If your opponent pops this trick, you have to pop it. You can't slide it. There's 5 letters, and there's certain tricks that aren't allowed. Don't do those. And Rochambeau to see who goes first. And may God have mercy on your soul. They had Steve-O, like the jackass, like celebrity Steve-O, reading the rules. This fool was in slow motion. He said, if your opponent pops his skateboarding trick, then you have to pop it also. Basically, he was just reading in slow motion. It's already the most boring part of the game, the reading of the rules. Which, by the way, there's 4 games. 4 games on one night. And they read the rules 4 separate times. Even though this game of skate has been, like, the game of skate, it's been around since the beginning of time. Remember the Land Before Time, that pterodactyl fucking thing? He invented the rules. So it's been around for millions of years. Since the dawn of time, we understand the rules of the game. So why read them every single motherfucking time? I don't know. Steve-O was reading it, and he was just going in slow motion. So it was a live event, so I couldn't fast forward. Anyways, the funny part of the story is I went back. I saved the video so that I could upload it onto YouTube. And I went back and I edited it. And the Steve-O part was so boring that I fast forwarded it as I'm editing. And I accidentally cut out the whole game. That's how boring it was. So I was supposed to upload match 1, match 2, match 3, and match 4. I skipped the whole first match while I was editing because I was put to sleep. And Captain Six says he was feeling the energy of that place. So for a skating event, any event really, like any sporting event, like I went to a baseball game yesterday, there's clapping. If a home run gets hit, you go, yeah, woo, take me out to the town, buy me some peanuts. You're singing, you're doing the wave, woo. But if you're at the barracks, it's basically you're at the library, okay? If you make too much noise, everyone goes, shh, shh, don't get hype, not allowed. And the commentators, they're just whispering to each other about God knows what. They're mispronouncing the skaters' names. I think this guy will win. What do you think he warmed up too much? I think he warmed up too much. Well, what does he do if he warmed up too much? I don't know, man. He's probably gonna be too warmed up. And you're just watching this, and I hate to. I don't want to knock another skate brand, okay? Because we are all in this internet skating world together, right? But you know what it is, dude? If like I'm envious. I'm envious of how much money's involved in this giant fucking corporation they've created. I'm envious that they have all this money and fame and success. And then I watch the presentation, like I watch the event, and I go, I could do it better. And maybe that's cockiness. Maybe I don't understand what I'm talking about, or at least commentary. I watch it and I go, I can do better, and I don't have no money. I get paid nothing. So you know what I did? I did it for free. Sometimes you got to do that. that's part of it. I don't know if it's jealousy or what, or maybe it's ego. Maybe I have a huge ego. But I watched that thing and I'm like, dude, I can do this better. And who put them there? Who put this together? Like, duck, goose, pick me. Jesus. The skating was great. iBookBoy says the skating was excellent. Yeah, the skating was great. The P-Rod getting sick was a big wrench in the gears, right? It really fucked everything up. Also, you know what? Everything I just said about I don't want to be mean to like fellow skaters, you know what? Fuck that. Because this fool at the beginning of the event, Steve Barrett went on this weird rant where he sneak dissed every YouTuber that didn't want to be a part of it. Like Aaron Cairo, Andy Schrock, and whoever else was in there. Everyone who didn't was busy or didn't want to be a part of it. He did a sneak diss. Like, okay, he was talking shit. You can tell by his tone. And it's like, bro, whatever, man. It's so petty. You're talking about a guy that fucking falls for D's nuts jokes on Instagram. This guy takes himself way too fucking serious. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm John Hill. Thank you, Infamy. He talks shit on John Hill, who's also a really talented flat ground skater. A lot of these people just don't want to be a part of that shit. You know what, dude? Andy, if you're listening, Shred Quarters Game of Skate. All right, do it at find a skate park or a venue somewhere. Put me as the announcer. The crowd's about to get fucking hyped. We're gonna show them how to do this thing. My goodness, and make sure the winner gets more than a piece of wood. Make sure the winner gets more than 2 Red Bulls and a piece of stained wood. Man, you know what the prize is? These guys traveled from across the country. They give them a fucking ping pong paddle, 2 Red Bulls, and a pair of shoes. I don't know for sure how much money they get, but the amount of money that the Barracks has brought in from these games of skate, which I promise you all the semis, like no one gets paid. But I promise you their brand gets a shitload of money. I feel like they should have, I don't know, if they're not paying these guys at least $5,000, then they should. At least $5,000. Because I know how much money they made off of it. I don't know exactly how much. You know what? It's just speculation. You know what? I'm just speculating, but you guys understand where this is coming from. It's coming from a place of love. Coming from a place of love. Speaking of that, a place I really love, Wish.com. This episode's not sponsored by Wish.com, but I got a Wish.com account because I saw another streamer do it. And basically it's like, let's buy things that would be funny to have on stream. So my friend Tacos the Casual, he used to be a Vegas guy, he lives in Florida now, Mario World streamer, he did it. He bought like an axe, and I guess the axe showed up and it was only this big. And Wish.com is famous for like scamming you, and all the products come from China. So they're all like they're not the best products, and sometimes they don't show up at all. It's one big scam website. I thought it'd be funny, so we went on there. I bought a bunch of fake tattoos, a little lockpick kit, some women's clothing, some wigs. Bought a bunch of weird shit to wear on stream. And the shit on there is so ridiculous, man. There was one, we were gonna buy a knife, but the only way you could buy it was if you got it with like a cross. It was like a, what would you call it? Like, what's that racist cross called? Like an iron cross is on it? Like a knife that the Undertaker would fucking have in his back pocket when he's riding his Harley into the WW fucking F WrestleMania. Like, it's just the most ridiculous products on there. I got some weird like woman's bondage outfit. Yeah, you guys are in for some fun streams. Oh, we got sleeves. It's a sleeve that makes it look like you have tattoos. We're gonna go live next week or whenever we get all this shit. I'm gonna be wearing like my women's clothing. I'm gonna have a fake sleeve of tattoos. I bought the fake tattoos so I can have temporary face tattoos, and we'll be wearing some type of wig, and we're gonna be on there. And bro, we're gonna clean Twitch out. Okay, I'm gonna make some money. Okay, Mrs. Ninja Lifestyle is gonna be making some money. I tell you what, man, the acting weird on Twitch not only brings out the weirdos, but it also brings in the cash sometimes. Okay, so you guys, no need for OnlyFans. No need to give away the goodies. All I have to do is dress weird. Also, it brings out. Also, I didn't realize there were so many like violent homophobic people out there. But it brings me joy that they're wasting their time on me. You know what it is? I feel like they could be wasting their time on actually transgender people being mean to them. No. Bring that ass over here. You guys waste your time on me. Waste all your typing. I feel like we're really doing the Lord's work out here. I read somewhere on Twitter. It was like a huge, like, one of the biggest signs of mental health is when a man wears a women's clothing. I'm like, bro, I must be crazy. This shit is fucking hilarious. It's like you're just bait. You just bait for the world, or you're bait for the masturbators, the people that are acting weird on Twitch. They're stroking the sausage. They're sausaging, and they don't know why they love it, but they do. Anyways, if you were following on Twitch, you're probably not following anymore. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Wish.com, all kind of cool, weird shit on there. Really looking forward to. It's gonna be so gnarly. I'm really looking forward to how weird things are about to get. Anyways, Mormons. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Yesterday I was like, whatever I was doing, I was in the middle of something, editing a Ninja review, I think. And then my doorbell rings, and my doorbell hasn't rang for a long time. You know what? I just figured it out. I got this doormat that says welcome, and then it has a picture of an AR-15. And all the annoying people that used to knock on my door on a daily basis telling me, do you want solar panels? They've all stopped. And I don't think it's because like they're afraid. I think they just look at the doormat and they go, and that makes them read all the other signs that say no soliciting, like beware of dog, no soliciting, don't want to buy your shit. I think now they go, oh, and they just listen. You know what? It all just came to me right now. Anyways, the Mormons, I haven't had a random ding dong, bing bong in a long time. Get out there. And these two Mormon guys, good looking gentlemen, strong, strapping young men. Almost invited them in for the Twitch stream. You guys need a fake tattoo? Yeah, this guy needs a bikini. No. They're like, hey, we're going around the neighborhood. I just wanted to know if you wanted to pray with us. And I was like, and I don't want to pray with you. They're like, okay, like maybe we can come back another time. I was like, I want you guys to have a great day. I like what you're doing. But I don't want to talk to you. And like, oh, that's a beautiful dog. What's his name? And I'm just like, I want you guys to go away. Not because I dislike them. Okay, I don't dislike. I really do appreciate what they're doing. I said this last night. I don't think these guys are going around just hoping to fucking piss everyone off. I truly think first off, they're required by their church to go do this shit. Second off, I always look at it like a burning building. Like these guys think that I'm in some burning building, like I'm in distress, and maybe all I need is a good prayer. Okay, cool. They're optimistic. Their head's in the right spot. They weren't rude. I mean, they kind of kept asking too many questions. But I'm calling you guys out in the Discord. I told the story in the Discord because it's where I put all my thoughts. I'm like, oh, these Mormons fucking answer my door today. I tried to be nice. Sharky Genie's like, you should have prayed to Satan with them instead of. And then Keith said some other bullshit. Like, bro, I know you guys are joking, but nobody wants to be mean to these guys. You know what it is? They probably, every day they walk down the street, somebody probably throws a McFlurry at them. These guys are probably the kings of getting shit thrown at them when they're walking down the street. I think they've been through enough. Okay, it's 105 degrees outside. These guys are in their full fucking getup, walking around trying to pray with people. I politely wanted them to leave. You know what? They're cool guys, but it's hard. They do it. South Park does it great. These guys are so nice and happy and like upbeat and like positive. It's almost like you want to hang out with them. You know what, dude? Maybe I will have a prayer. Goddamn it, make it two. Goddamn it, you want a beer? Have you guys seen the meme? There's a meme where it's like it's like a Mormons playing beer pong with like a bunch of bros, and it says like, we invited the Mormons in. If they lose, they have to drink beer. If we lose, we have to become Mormon. I love that meme. It pops up every few years. A lot of people think of this stuff. Anyways, yeah, my life is pretty boring, so we're talking about Mormons. Something did happen that was pretty fucking terrible. I burned my hand. And I wrote that on my Facebook, and my friends are like, oh, I thought you burned your hand like you played too much Mario and your hand was hurt. I'm like, how could you possibly misunderstand the words I burnt my hand? How could you, there's no slang. My hand was burnt. It was burned at the stake. Like Mormons used to be. Burned it. How could you get, oh, you're playing too many video games? That's what you assumed I meant? No. I grabbed a fucking pot. Here's what it is. Here's how the mind works. I've never burned myself like this. Ever. Cooking. And I know it happens to everybody, but I've never done it. So whenever I have my cast iron pan, I always grab a glove. I grab a glove, pick it up, do whatever I want to do with my cast iron pan. And then I have another little pot for like making like mac and cheese, right? A little pot, or like soups or whatever. A little pot. This pot, it's usually never hot for more than like 10 minutes, right? Or if I'm making a little cup of noodles, I boil water in this pot, and it only takes what, 3 minutes to boil, and I dump it in. I don't need a glove because it's not hot. It's only been boiling for 3 minutes. So anyways, for the first time ever, what I was cooking, I put that boiling pot, I put some shit in it, and I put it in the oven. A place where it's never been. It's never been in the oven. So the way my brain works is I thought to myself, I've never had to wear a glove whenever I use this pot. I use it on all the other pans because when I see those pans, I go, oh, that one's hot. That's the one that goes up there. That's the one that goes in the oven. It's always going to be hot. Wear a glove. For some reason, my brain was like, this pot is never in the oven. So I should just be able to touch it. I grabbed it. Bro, first off, my stupid ass brain was asleep. My brain was like, oh, how about you hold it for 5 seconds and then it'll hurt. So I grab it. I patiently walk over, and then my brain's like, fuck! like it took a minute. It took far too long to realize that my hand was melting off of my body. I'm like, fuck! I start screaming. I'm like, oh! I made the weirdest noises too, man. For some reason, like a painful me. I don't know what I turned into. Keenan and Kel from that French show. I was like, ho 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 ho. That's my burnt hand noise. Ho 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 ho. And I'm like, fuck. And then the dog runs away. He thinks he's in trouble. And I can't even pet the dog because my fucking hand melted off my fucking bones. I just have skeleton hand all of a sudden. Dude, it was so fucking bad. It turns out it really wasn't that bad. It healed in only 3 days. Good as new. But it was like changing colors. And this is the worst pain I've had all year. All year. So I burned it, terrible pain. I put it under some water because I read that's what you're supposed to do. I take it out of the water, like 5 minutes goes by, and it's just pulsing with extreme 10 out of 10 pain. It feels like it's still being actively burned. So I put an ice cube in my hand. It soothes it. Then that ice cube melts. And then right the second the ice cube melts, I'm in extreme excruciating pain right away. Boom. Again. Boom. Put another ice cube in my hand. Instant relief. Cool. This pain went on. 3 hours goes by, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So I put the fucking. I was doing this hand the entire time. It was actually this hand. that's how healed it is. What a fucking idiot. So then I go lay in my bed, and I have to have ice water next to my bed because I physically cannot not have my hand in ice. It was really, really, really bad pain. And I stayed up till 6 a.m. with my hand in like this ice bath. And then the second I take it out of the ice bath, it's extreme pain. So what I did is I grabbed a water bottle. When it first happened, I put it in the freezer. The water bottle froze solid. And the only way I was able to sleep is to put the water bottle in my hand, and I slept with a dick-shaped cold object in my hand, and that's the only way I would have been able to sleep, because I was in so much fucking pain. The moral of the story is try not to fucking burn your hand. Yeah, thanks, Dad. Fucking, it was so bad. What else happened this week? Oh, yesterday, I felt so bad. Okay, look. It's not my fault. I'm kind of building this. Not my fault what happened, but something bad happened to my dog. Okay, not that bad. Now I'm just being dramatic. I get home from the bar or whatever. I'm looking around for the dog. I'm like, dude, where the fuck is my dog? I look over on the couch. No couch. I look in this room. Not in this room. I look on the bed. Usually he's in the bed. I look in the bed. He's not there. I'm like, where the fuck is the dog? I go to the backyard. I'm like, dude, maybe I let him out. Maybe I left him in the backyard. Like, what? Open the back door. No dog. So now I'm like panicking. I have like a little security camera in my room now. I'm like running around like, where the fuck is my dog at? So my room has its own bathroom. The dog somehow, the door only opens one way. So the dog must have headbutted the door open. Boom. Went in there and then bumped the door closed. He locked himself into this bathroom. I felt so bad because it's like 5 feet by 4 feet. It's a very small bathroom. He has nowhere to move. He's confused. It's dark in there. There's no light on or anything. And he's just poor fucking dog, dude. And when I finally found him, I was like, oh my God. Like, I started to feel bad. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry this happened to you. And he's just like, nah, I don't care. He's just happy and excited to see me. I'm like, bro, I don't know how long you've been in there. You could have been in there 5 minutes. Could have been in there 3 hours. I think I was gone. Like, bro, poor fucking dog. In a small space, pitch black room, just a victim of his own clumsiness. Poor fucking Koopa, dude. Yeah, but he was fine. He got out, and I expected, he's pretty easy to read, right? I got most of his emotions all figured out. I thought he was gonna get out and be like grumpy and disappointed in me, but he was just so happy to be free. He's just like, yes, I'm out of there. You rescued me. And it's not my fault, but now I know, because since this happened, now I know that I need to always close that door completely so he can't headbutt it open. I've had pit bulls for most of my life. I mean, this is the first dog that I've had that's not a family dog. It's just my dog. Pit bulls are pretty good at headbutting shit open. We used to have a dog named Max when I lived with my mom long ago. And our back door was a big ass door. It wasn't like my front door is kind of like a weak ass door. It was a big, thick wooden frame door. And this dog would run up to it and just boom, just headbutt the fucking whole door open. And if the deadbolt was on, you'd hear him. It would just go clunk. He'd be like clunk. And you're like, dude, the door's fucking locked, man. You're not gonna get in. Something about dogs, man. Anyways, if I close the door completely, it'll never happen again. But I still felt bad, even though I don't know why I feel bad. It's not like I am responsible, but we learned something. Anyways, that's all I got for my topics here. Shout out to iBookBoy for the $10 donation. I appreciate everyone who tuned in live. I will stay on Twitch for a few minutes. I'm really craving a Cuban sandwich. Oh boy. I will stay online a little bit longer, but then I'm gonna go eat. And then I'm going to go downtown. Got some fun stuff going on. Appreciate everybody for being here. Give me a hell yeah if you're in the chat right now so I can shout out those of you who tuned in. I thought it was going to be like a 20-minute podcast. We made it. Look at that. We made it to about 30 minutes. Well, way to go. Nice job. If you guys have not seen the alternate commentary for Battle at the Barracks, definitely check out my channel, ninjalifestyle.com. Check that out. You can watch it. It's very exciting. It's me just yelling. I'm pretending skateboarding is the WWF. It's very entertaining. Look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's a good video. Shout out to Late Bloomer, iBookBoy, Infamy, Kraken, Captain Six Crazy, and everyone else has left. Looks like everyone's just bored. You know what? Maybe I'm better at skate commentary, and maybe the podcast it's not my forte. Anyways, I appreciate all you guys being here. If you tuned in late and you want to watch the repeat of the podcast, it comes out on Sundays on iTunes, on Podbean, and did I say YouTube? YouTube, iTunes, Podbean. You'll find it. Podcast app. It's out there. It comes out on Sunday, so you can watch it on the way to work. I appreciate those of you who sent me some money If you didn't send any money, I don't even listen. You probably need it more than me, you fucking broke bitch. You don't have to send money. Tell a friend about the podcast. That's something nice you could do for me. Tell a friend about the podcast. Spread the joy, spread the love, and that's it. I'll see you guys in the future. That's what do we always say again? What is it? Don't what is that phrase? Don't drink too much, but don't drink too little. Oh yeah, I forgot. We do this podcast every single Friday right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/ninjalifestyle. Eat a dick.